Yo, 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 yo. Vamos pues, vamos pues. Look.
Hold on, game chat.
Look, Cavaliers. On the dead homies.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, my fault, my fault, my fault, my fault. I'm streaming, yo. So chat knows what's up. Chat knows what the fuck about to happen, man. Man, I'm trying to tell you. Let me see. Let's go. My baby can get it. She dripping Chanel.
Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian A. Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Paul with it. To the inside. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Hey, my parlay today is Chris Paul having 25.
Went to get his guys when they're wide open.
Pass to Drummond. Outside Irving. Oh, Paul with the block. In transition, here come the Suns. Here's Booker. Here's Bridges.
Ooh.
Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And the call is going to be, yes, on a little screen. You're not.
Yo.
He saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And it's Brooklyn ball. Outside Irving. Down low. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass on the layup. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill.
Yes, sir. That's really too beautiful right there. Wow. How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Now here's Durant. Pulls up, high post.
Kevin Durant.
And the bucket is good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
3 out of 3. Perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Irving for 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Finished off the break. Booker's got 10 points.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
And Mikal Bridges, man, has he grown in this league? Growing more and more deadly with that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's increased the amount of threes he takes. He's gone from average shooter to a great one. A fantastic option to have out there on the wing.
Second chance shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 12.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker. So effortless.
Irving with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Paul with a steal. Pass to Bridges. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
What I like to see there, Durant no longer shies away from contact. He is the aggressor.
Here's Paul. And that one's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Back to Durant. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
KD defines efficient catch-and-shoot players. Perfectly timed there. Great rhythm off the pass.
They get it back. Ayton. Outside for Booker. Back to Ayton. Lets the three fly. Shot clock at 4. Brooklyn with the board. Pass to Irving. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And Drummond with the jam.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Durant.
Kevin Durant.
And Durant with the big finish.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oh, Drummond with the block. And he recovers it. And good from DeAndre Ayton. Sweet move. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Durant comes up empty down low. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul. Substitution for your
He gets it up. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been...
Hey, Pip, pause that.
Go. That boy Devin Booker got 16. But I bet it on Chris Paul having 25. I already said that. So now I gotta cook with Chris Paul.
They said, let that nigga breathe a little bit. They juicing that nigga too much. They sucking that nigga dick, bruh. Alright, come on.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
Back to McGee. Pass to Payne. Clock at 4. Oh, Drummond with a block. Now Durant. 9 points in the game. Irving for 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Well, Grant, at this point in his career, I think it's safe to say Andre Drummond will go down as one of the game's premier rebounders.
Yeah, you just don't call him a specialist because there's a lot more to Drummond's game than just rebounding. Rim protection, points in the paint. He does just about everything you want in a big man. When he's on the floor, he lightens the load on every other member of their front court.
The shot, no good off the back of the rim.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
That's his first.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused. But weird plays happen.
Irving, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he comes up with a bucket. Booker's got 18 points.
Another night where Booker can prove to us how dynamic a scorer he can be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Pass to Drummond. Beyond the arc. And Aiden pulls it down. The Suns leading. Here's Bridges. Curry with the block. They get it back. Booker for 3. Back to Bridges. From behind the arc. Outside Booker. Driving inside. And Booker with the jam.
Booker to the cup with confidence. Feels like he can beat anybody off the dribble right now.
Here's Irving. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's a 3 from Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Kyrie Irving.
And the Suns making a change here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Booker.
Look at this
And
move
Seth
so
Curry is
damn
going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And with the analytics movement, teams try to give objective ratings to player performance. But Brent, ranking defenders still seems imprecise.
Yeah, it's tough with player tracking and some of the data out there. They're getting better and better at it. But I think we're a few years out, BA, before it is we see how it is that defensive players and player metrics can be defined to put guys into roles, into clusters where they can start to show their defensive prowess.
Irving, that's good.
And Irving is so difficult to stay with in the pick and roll. The moment he gets that kind of room, he's going to pull.
And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
And there's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Assist from.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Here's Booker. Oh, Drummond with a block. Here's Irving. Finished off the break. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Outside Paul. Into the lane. Soft touch off the glass. Paul's got his second basket.
That's when Chris Paul kicks in that extra gear, 4th to 5th. And I love how he slips past the D on the drive.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And it's Paul off the drive. And it's blocked by Irving.
How about that? I mean, if Irving's blocking shots, that's a great sign for this team.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Durant. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. He got it off in time.
Give me that nigga.
Nice defense there to end the quarter.
Fuck out of here, cuz.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one.
Let's get it.
Brooklyn trailing.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the
Yeah,
list,
let me show you
he's a
buckets.
tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence. Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
How about Devin Booker getting up to the rack?
You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
Curry drives in, and he banks in the layup. Curry's got his first points of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Booker can't get it to go. And Brooklyn has possession. 2-point game. Back to Irving. To the paint. The 3 from Curry. And Chris Paul clears it away. Outside Booker. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. That one goes in. Booker's got 26 points.
Devin Booker showing a nice touch around the rim.
On the wing, Curry. Ooh, McGee with the block. Outside Booker. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter. Paul. Drives to the hoop. And he paddles to the ball. Gets a second chance bucket. And now a 9-point Suns lead.
Competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul's going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point he's going to need some help. Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys, 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
And Irving gets it to go.
Kyrie's got such a great touch from the outside. He's making that long shot look way too easy for a point guard of his size.
Here's Booker. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside for Irving. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Simmons.
Oh my God.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Next ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
They retain possession. An open look for Irving.
Oh my God, this nigga's wild.
Off target from the wing.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Payne. Here he goes. And he gets that one. And the Suns lead by 11.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Back to Irving. Stolen by Payne. Crowder with it. Irving picks him up. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Here's Payne. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Crowder. From outside the arc. Ben Simmons grabs the board. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 11. The kick out. Curry. Back to Simmons. And that one's good. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
They grab their own miss. Good chance here for Crowder. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Here's Craig. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Phoenix closing out the quarter with a 7. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Outside Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep, Johnson.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Paul with it. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big, he can get off of that screen so easily.
Now Curry. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
For 3, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 35 in the game.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Irving for 3. The Suns clear it. They've led by as many as 11. Here's a 3 from Paul. Hauled in by Curry.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
So it's Brooklyn now. Takes it inside. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And here's Paul. Looking to get it going. Now here's Bridges. Back to Paul. Inside. 6 to shoot. And Ayton gets it to go.
The defense gets physical, but Ayton doesn't seem to get knocked off of balance. That helps him to keep the focus.
Pass to Curry. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, got that one quick. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
That's his second personal
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
An open look for Booker. The shot no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Durant on the attack. That one doesn't drop. And it's Phoenix's ball. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Really trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line.
Off target from 3-point range. Simmons with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. And Drummond with the jam.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And here's Curry for three. Knocks it down from distance.
3-point field goal.
Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard tactical.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Suns.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense. Showing us that killer
Bro, I'm
instinct
cooking,
right
bro.
now.
I'm cooking
No letting
right
the
now,
foot off the
nigga.
gas
Fuck
for
out of
them.
here, nigga.
Up until
Cooking
that
this
point,
nigga,
a
bro.
competitive game, but
Hey, yo,
once
chat.
they broke
Hey, yo,
through that
chat.
barrier,
Hey,
it was all in
chat.
complete control.
The three,
Did you
Booker.
make that?
And they'll
Oh,
get another chance.
Big offensive board. They can milk that clock even more now.
It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get off a shot.
Ooh.
Pass to Aiden. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker. Drains the triple. Booker's got 47 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going is really on display here.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
Yeah, my man 47. He had 7 threes. But remember last time, bro, he was not doing nothing for me.
Oh, bro. It was juice. It was just that day, bro. It was just that day for them to fucking slurp this nigga.
Alright, let me go get some. Let me go get some food. Hold on, I'm gonna get a snack real quick.
Some juice. Why you tell me it was that when it wasn't? Hey yo, Pip.
Yo, 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 yo. Yo.
Hey, people, I lost my parlay.
Yo, back out. You said what about the parlay?
Alright, so Mavericks won. That's one of them hit. Luka had more than 20. Shea had more than 20. Luka had 2 made threes. Shea did not have 2 made threes. He had only 1. And Cleveland lost by 1 point. So those last 2 didn't hit.
Probably.
I gotta use the same team though.
I know how to play you now. Mm-hmm.
We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And it's the Suns to start out. Inside, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Drummond trying to get himself free. No good on his first attempt of the game. Paul with the bucket.
Well, this is why the teammates for Booker are loving him. He keeps working on his ability to find the open teammate.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
A nice shot by Booker.
Such a creative scorer as Devin Booker. Look at him just checking out the options and scoring that time.
Irving from long range. They grabbed their own miss. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. A basket good off the assist from Durant.
Assist goes to...
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Booker with a deep three. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. Back to Simmons. The kick out to Irving. Goes back up. Here's Drummond. Some solid defense from Ayton. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Durant. And it's off the back rim. No good.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. He takes it in. Here's Drummond. The wide open look for Durant. Rebounded by DeAndre. To Booker. And it's sent back by KD.
DeAndre
The large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Nets trailed by 4. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
And the Suns miss again. To the inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The Nets need to get a shot off.
Fuck no.
And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
He gets it in there.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
For 3. Paul can't get that one to fall. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Irving for 3. And Paul pulls it down.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Pass to Simmons. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
That mid-range shot has been a weapon for them up to this point, fellas.
Brooklyn trailing. And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about. Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And Curry has it in the corner. Irving with the ball. It's Drummond, high post. Just 4 to shoot. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Drummond's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And it's Paul penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's when Chris Paul kicks in that extra gear, 4th to 5th, and I love how he slips past the D on the drive.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
The Suns leading. Payne with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And that one, good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to KD. good, and the assist goes to
What the fuck,
Irving.
hey?
Assisted
Well,
by
that could have easily been an and one. Durant showing terrific body control after contact.
Back to Johnson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Drummond. Curry deciding where to go with it. Outside for Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Johnson. Here's Craig, guarded by Curry. Here's McGee.
2 minutes.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drumming using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Seth Curry.
And they pick up 2.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Shamet. And stolen by Drummond. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Curry's shot is good.
The assist.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets through like that, you got to look out.
That's his first personal
So
foul.
for the Nets,
First team foul.
closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
For the Nets.
Paul for 3. Back to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, we have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Dragic with it. He's picked up by Paul. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
Joe Harris.
A nice shot by Harris.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Now Paul. He has 6. On the wing, Bridges. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Bucket is good. McGee's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
But this is slight.
Suns lead by 4. And don't go away.
I need
After
some
the
bump,
break,
bro.
We'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the first timeout called in the game for Brooklyn.
And Dragic out of Miami is part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade. Had a brief stop in Toronto, but made it clear he didn't want to be a part of that situation. Ended up here in what he feels is one better suited to his talent. Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns.
Got a piece of it. And taken away by Paul. Lets it go with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Brooklyn ball.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
The coaching staff has to like that as he picks apart the defense there in the pick and roll play.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. A nice shot by Irving.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Booker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 8 points.
He looks to score all the time, and easy ones there for Booker.
Down low. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Very low resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Drummond. Outside Irving. For the lead. To the middle. Clock at 6. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Oh, through the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. He'll go to the line to shoot 3.
14 foul.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake. Really sells it that time and then goes straight to contact.
Taking 3.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Oh, what?
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
2 minutes remaining in the
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Simmons. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Drummond's got the lead up to 2 now for Brooklyn.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it. Terrific finish to get this game all night up here. He is a force to be reckoned with.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Shamet. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Shamet's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Outside Durant to the paint. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Skilled and instinctual enough to have the offense run through him. KD has become an expert at passing out of the pick and roll.
To the wing right side. Back to Payne. Pass to McGee. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Next foul.
The Suns get their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And Landry Shamet able to see a couple of different cultures in the early part of his career.
It's so
Maybe some of that understanding about how guys have succeeded in playing roles is eventually going to help his career along the way.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate.
Oh my God,
the break. and not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic. I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row. From the
He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Payne. The second effort. Out to the right wing. Craig can't get it to go.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Back to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year.
Payne hits them both. Here's KD. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, with the skill and size to score from anywhere on the court, Durant produces huge numbers pretty much on a nightly basis.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Here is McGee. From about 19 feet.
Oh, my God.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. The kick out to Irving. To the inside. Another shot. And KD finishes inside. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
It's Drummond, top of the key. And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Booker. The kick out to Crowder. The 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Count the basket.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but
their
rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Yes.
Suns on defense. They trail by 3. No good from Irving.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Inside. And that one's good. Drummond.
Assist goes
16 points for Drummond.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
Outside Crowder. Driving to the basket.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Irving attacking, and he gets the bucket. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Left side, KD. Down low. Back to Irving. Pass to Drummond. That shot.
Oh, Drummond,
the Suns go the other way with it.
Drummond, you son.
Paul looking around. Steps back and fires. Here's Crowder. They shoot again. Takes it out to Booker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Nets with the lead. Inside. It's tipped.
Oh, my God.
And taken away by Paul. Ayton at the elbow.
Oh, this is crazy.
And he uses the glass on the way.
Hey,
points for DeAndre Ayton.
How about a pivotal hoop from DeAndre Ayton?
Durant.
Oh, where you at?
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Fighting from way outside. Here's Ayton.
Oh,
they got it coming up and then call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Intensity from Ayton, consistently finding different ways to get at the defense and make them overcommit.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Outside Irving. There's the drive.
Irving.
And yes, it's good. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, Kyrie's resume in these kind of moments is full.
From 17 feet out. It's good.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up and out.
That'll be his third foul so far.
I was literally trying to go around and I just hit a move and he just went. Why is he open? Like,
and there's the drive.
Crazy? Oh my God!
I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Irving misses.
This is so crazy.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Drummond. And the
oh my God, this thing is sucks!
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm?
Bro, that's so wild. How is he open? Like, yo, this is crazy.
Total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Off the mark. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Shit crazy. Man. It's not been, it hasn't been looking good for you lately, bro. I don't know.
I won't hear none of that shit, nigga. I'm gone,
nigga. You want to get on COD?